Hello, my friends. Today, I'm going to show you how I created this Facebook pop-out effect with a woman in a yoga pose. So stay tuned. I just have one favor to ask, that if you learn anything in this tutorial, press that like button, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. All right, let's get to the meats and potatoes of how to achieve this effect. I'm going to start off by placing a photo on my workspace. Now, when you're selecting or choosing a photo, you'll want to have something that you can isolate through the different panels. So I'm choosing this, and you'll understand more as we work our way through this photo. So I'm just going to make it a lot larger. And the concept for this design is to have this leg coming up through the top panel here. I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller because I want to make sure that there is enough to come through that top panel. And I'm just going to move this over like that because I want to leave a little bit of white space around for my Instagram post. And I'll leave it like that. Now I'm going to make this a little bit smaller like that, and I'm just going to crop this like this. And I'm now going to make a duplicate of this photo and just put it on top, directly on top. Let's make this a little bit larger so that you can see it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to crop both of those photos to leave a little bit of white space in between. So I'll crop my first photo to about there. I'll grab my second photo and I'll bring it up. And I'll stop right about there. Now I'm going to go back to shapes, and I'm going to place a shape on my workspace, and I'm going to make it as wide as the photo, and I'll crop it so it's not so high. I'll just make it a little bit lighter in color, maybe like that. And I'm going to go to elements and I'll search for a like button. And I'll make that smaller and place that right here. I'll place a heart. Right next to it. And I'll bring the like button up top, because what I want to do is I want to grab that like button. I'll go to Edit, Shadows, and I'm going to place a white outline around it because I kind of want it to intersect with the heart. And I'll just click outside just to see how that looks. And I'll just move it over a little bit, just to it kind of intersects with the heart like that. Now I'm going to grab some text, and I'll place this text right next to my heart. And in this text, I'm going to put 101K. And I'm going to grab that font and I'm going to change it to Helvetica. And I'll just make it a little bit larger and place it right next to my heart, like that. I'm also going to go into the font color, and I'm going to change it to a darker gray, like that. All right. I'm now just going to duplicate that because I already have the font and I want to be consistent. And in here, I'm just going to type in there and type 200 comments. $56 shares, and I'll just space a little bit more. Views. And I'll just put that over here. I'm not going to grab a dot or circle, really doesn't matter. I'm going to make that a lot smaller, and I'm going to change the color to a darker gray. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to put it right in the middle there. Here, I'll take a copy and I'll put that there. And it looks like I'm going to need a little bit more room. I'll make this a little bit smaller. And I'll move it up like that. And I'll just grab this part here and I'll move it back over here like that. I'm not going to grab another line, so I'll press L. And for this line, I want to make it the same color as this. So I'll just come here and I'll make it the same color. And I'm going to grab that and put it right here and carry it across like that. I'm now going to go back and find a like, but I want a like that's clear, sort of like that. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'll put that right here. And let me just take a copy of that because I want to maintain the same font again. And in here, I'll just type right in there and I'll type like because that's what that is. And now I'll come back and I'll search for a comment balloon. So I'll use that. And I'll put that here. Take a copy of that, and I'll do the same here, just trying to line up the text. And I'll say comment, and then I'll search for a share. And I'll do the same. And again, I'll take a copy, and I'll put that here. And I'll say share. Okay, now I'm going to just do my profile bubble here. So I'll just grab a small frame. And I need a circle frame. And I'm just going to put any profile picture in here. So I'll grab this and I'll put it inside, and I'm going to make that a little bit smaller like that, and I'll put that right here. Now I'm going to grab this and I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter so I can fit more information in here. And now I'll just grab this text again because I want to maintain the same text and font and size, and then I'll just say the name, and I'll bold that like that, and I'm going to make that black actually. And I'll just copy this again and put it right underneath like that. And I'll type in here 20 hours ago. And I'm going to unbold that and make it a little bit smaller. And I'll now search for a globe. And what I really want is a graphic. So I'll use that and I'll make it a little bit smaller like that. And I'll put that right here next to 5 hours ago. And I'm going to make that gray like that. And I'm also going to make this one gray as well. And there is a dot that goes in between. So I'll just grab another dot. So here's one dot. I'm going to take a copy. I'm going to paste it. I'm just going to grab that and bring it right down in between like that. And that is that. All right, let's zoom out for a little bit. And what we're going to do now is we're going to grab this bottom section. We're going to take a copy and we're going to put it right on top, because what we have to do is we have to extend that leg so that it looks like it's popping out and then going back into the top frame. So I made a copy. I'm now going to remove the background. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it taller to connect it with the top part in here. But I don't want this part also coming on top of my text, because that would defeat the purpose. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crop this side like this. And I could leave it like this, but I'm going to take it and I'm just going to crop it more. That way it's only that one leg that is coming out of the bottom frame and into the top frame right there. Now I do recognize that this is just a little bit too thick. So you can definitely adjust this as you need to create your perfect design. And there you have it. This is how we can achieve a pop-out for an Instagram post or a Facebook post. I hope that you did enjoy this tutorial. If you did, press that like button, press subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. If you want to learn more about Canva, join my YouTube channel membership. I go live every single week to teach my adult learners what they want to know. For now, my friends, I'm going to say bye-bye until next time.